I'm gonna have to end up replacing all of these that I keep throwing on the floor. I'm gonna put them right there so that I don't drop them anymore while I talk about this amazing movie. It's about a man who was murdered. Hi, welcome to a new video. I am so excited about today's video because I'm finally going to reveal my Blu-ray collection. I have a stack of movies here that really need to be, you know, placed where they need to go. I also need to clean these shelves really bad, and so I thought, why not show you my collection while I clean it up a bit? And so that's what we're gonna do in today's video. So we have so many Blu-rays, right? And we also have like a lot of 4Ks, we have a lot of steelbooks, we have a lot of like special collections. And I think that in today's video, I'm only gonna go over the 4Ks and the Blu-rays. And then what I'm gonna do in a video maybe next month is do a little showcase of my steelbooks and like my collector's editions, DVDs, Blu-rays, like all of that good stuff, right? If you can hear the fan in the background, I'm so sorry. Please forgive it. Please forgive me. It's hot. Okay, it's summer. I also, if I need to, I will change my shirt halfway through if I start getting pit stains, because this is a gray shirt. So the way that these discs and Blu-rays are organized, it's kind of in alphabetical, but it's also by type. So like all the steelbooks are together in alphabetical order, all the 4Ks are together in alphabetical order. But then we also have some different categories, like my boyfriend likes to keep all of the Marvel movies together, so like that distribution company will all be together. We also like to keep all of our A24 movies together, so like whether they're in a slipcover or they are a Blu-ray or a 4K, like those A24 movies will be separate. So if it kills you, if it bothers you that I organize them this way, I'm sorry, that's just the way I do it, okay? I think what I'm gonna do now is take everything down. I'm gonna start with the top shelf and go down and clean it, and you guys can watch like a fast track of that, right? And then I'll put it all back, and as I'm putting it back, I will like show you the movie and like talk about it if I want to, just to like show off the collection a little bit. So yeah, let's do that. Did you see that? I have all of these roses here, like rose petals that came off of a rose that I had, obviously. And I just like threw them up here as like a little decoration, but I think I'm gonna take them down and put them in my green room. I think that they'll fit better there. And they're also not in our way when we try to pull DVDs out. It was like a cute idea, but it probably wasn't the best idea. Okay, don't look at the steelbooks right up here, okay? They will be in another video, okay? In fact, I'm gonna cover them up, the other half that aren't covered up, okay, just so you're not even tempted to look. Okay, so the first category we have, it's going to be 4K Marvel movies that have the slip cover, okay? And the way that we have these ordered is in chronological order based on like release date. Okay, I don't think it's chronological order, I think it's considered release date. So if I make a mistake here, Marvel heads, please don't come for me, don't cancel me, it's gonna be fine. If I make a mistake and put, I don't know, Avengers Age of Ultron before Captain America First Avenger, even though I know that that's incorrect. Okay, I know right now that's incorrect. I'm just saying, if I make a silly little mistake like that, it's gonna be okay. All right, don't come for me. Okay, so I don't actually know the order of this at all. I really hope I don't fall off this stool. Okay, so I think the oldest one we have that has the slipcover is Captain America the First Avenger. And then I'd be willing to say that Thor is after that. After Thor, I'm thinking it's Iron Man 2. Oh, you know, these have the year on them. I could probably figure it out. Where the heck is the year? Oh, okay. 2019, 2018. Okay, so Age of Ultron, 2019. Okay, these are just the Ultra HD release, so never mind. The year on here is wrong. Okay, here we go. 2018, Marvel 2019. Okay, so Age of Ultron came before Iron Man 2. Okay, I would not have guessed that, but all right. So Age of Ultron, Iron Man 2, Winter Soldier is 2019 as well. We have Captain Marvel 2019. Is this right? I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I think that what I have here is all correct. We've got Civil War, Spider-Man Homecoming, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man and Wasp, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, Shang-Chi, and then The Eternals. So that is all of those. I'll show them to you one by one in case you want to see what they look like. There's Civil War, we've got Spider-Man Homecoming, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man and Wasp, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, no peeking, Shang-Chi, and then The Eternals. And then to end it with the 4K slip disc ones, we have Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Okay. Okay, next we have A24 films with the slipcover, and these are put in alphabetical order, thank God, so this should be a little easier. However, so we do have these two A24 editions of Lamb and Love Lies Bleeding, and I do like to keep these together because they have the little barcode, and I think that they're cute, and they're like their own thing, like they're their own like type of edition, right? So I am going to put these in the front instead of alphabetical. They almost are alphabetical, it's Lamb and Love Lies Bleeding. But because they are their own like distribution, I'm gonna put them together. Okay, so Lamb will go in front and then Love Lies Bleeding right after. And you can't see what I'm doing. Is that better? That's a better view. Okay, good. Okay, so thankfully a lot of these are like already in alphabetical order, so we're gonna be able to go through them pretty quickly. We have The Ballad of Lefty Brown. Still haven't seen that. We have Beau is Afraid. I need to rewatch this so badly. Everything Everywhere All at Once, and this is in 4K. So it's kind of like out of where it's supposed to be, but since we keep like all the A24 slip discs together, like, or with the slip covers together, that's that. Okay, we've got Ex Machina and The Farewell. Next we have First Cow, which I still haven't seen, and then this is The Green Knight, which is so good. I love this movie. I need to rewatch it really bad. We have Good Time and The Kill Team. Got The Lighthouse and The Lobster. Midsummer, which this is not the only copy of this movie that I own, but I love this cover so much. And I'm so glad that I got it with the slip. Like, that makes me so happy. And I think I can fit Minari into the end there. Yes. Okay, let's go to the next shelf. Ooh. Next, I have Red Rocket. I love this movie. I don't care. I think about it daily. I love this movie. Saint Maud, which I have not rewatched since I saw it in theaters for the first time. It deserves a rewatch so badly. I love this director as well. She's the one who directed Love Lies Bleeding, Rose Glass, and I will happily consume anything that she makes. The Witch on Blu-ray, which never mind, that's a spoiler. And then Uncut Gems. Okay, so we're done with the A24 with the slip covers. Now we are on to just any regular Blu-ray or 4K with the slip cover that doesn't have anything to do with Marvel or A24. So to start that off, we have Annihilation. Oh my gosh, I lied to you guys because I have Annabelle Comes Home, and that comes before Annihilation. So we have Annabelle Comes Home and then Annihilation. Beauty and the Beast. 3 versions of the film. What the heck? I've literally never opened this before. This honestly isn't mine. We have Casablanca in 4K. Cosmopolis from David Cronenberg. I hated this movie. I don't care. It was one of the most dullest movies I've ever seen in my life. And I love that this was kind of like the movie that Robert Pattinson made right after making Twilight, but it doesn't mean it's a good one. Cruella in 4K. I love this movie so much. I think I saw it in theaters like 2 or 3 times. It was really good. Oh. Don't Tell a Soul. This has Rainn Wilson in it and also Jack Dylan Grazer, who is like, I think he was in the It movie. I don't remember. If you look him up, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. This, I don't know, we bought it like on a whim, like randomly one day at Best Buy. It wasn't very good, sadly. I don't typically do that. Like, I don't typically go to Best Buy and buy movies that I haven't seen yet. I'm the same way with books. I don't like to use my money that way. I would rather know what it is and then decide if I want to own it. Because like, what if you buy something you don't really like this? Like, I can tell that I'll unhaul this one day. Like, I'll get rid of it one day because it wasn't that good and I'll never rewatch it, you know? So like, why spend my money on it? So yeah, I don't do that very often where I just walk into a store and buy a movie. Next, however, we have Evil Dead Rise in 4K. This movie, I love this one. We have The Favorite and Game Night, 2 of the most rewatchable movies of all time. We've got The Jungle Book and Knives Out in 4K. Okay, these aren't mine either, but we have Lady and the Tramp and Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventure, so that's cool. Last Night in Soho in 4K. I love this movie so much. I love Thomas and Mackenzie. I love Anya Taylor-Joy. Seeing them together in this was just so good. We have Manchester by the Sea, which, hate me if you want, I did not like this movie. I don't even like want to rewatch it to see if I like it, because my opinion, like anytime I see it online, I just immediately remember everything I watched about it, everything I hated about it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. It's not that good to me. Mary Poppins Returns in 4K. I don't know why I have this. We've got The Matrix in 4K, which this is not our only Matrix edition either, but you will find that out next month. Next we have Moana, which is really good, a great movie. In this case is like really cool. It's like, I don't know what that's called when it does that. Yeah, whatever. And then we have a 4K Mulan, which is super good and super cool. This was a joke. Like, we bought this as a joke because we saw the movie thinking that it would be a really cool movie about a man who has been the mule for the Mexican cartel forever, but it turns out it's just a story about a lovely old man who accidentally gets conned into becoming the mule, and along the way it's just like a Clint Eastwood puff piece, honestly. Like, I believe he wrote and directed it as well as starring in it, which I respect, but he wrote in about 2 threesomes if I remember. Like, every girl in this movie is just throwing themselves over 96-year-old Clint Eastwood, and he's just like this really nice old man who gets conned. It's just like, it was not good, but then we still bought it. I don't know. My cat is taking a potty break in the litter box, so we will wait for her so you don't have to hear that. You done, baby? She's still going. Okay, she's done. Next we have My Hero Academia 2 Heroes. This is the only My Hero Academia movie that we own, and I'm surprised about that because we are really big fans of this anime. It is my favorite anime. I have not seen a lot of them, but this one definitely takes the cake as the best one I've ever seen, and so we have this movie. I think that this is the first movie that ever came out from the series. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong on that. Next we have Phantom Thread and then Pig, both 2 excellent, wonderful movies. I feel like I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Princess Mononoke? Princess Mononoke? Yeah, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And then we have Overlord. I didn't like this. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't enjoy this at all, but we owned it anyway. We have 7 Worlds, 1 Planet in 4K. I love nature documentaries, like what's the big one called, Planet Earth? When that came out, blew my mind as like a 14-15-year-old, whatever, however old I was when that came out. Yeah, so definitely owning one in 4K is super cool. I think I've watched all of this. I don't quite remember. There might be like 1 episode I didn't watch, but I definitely have watched it. Okay. Stand By Me in 4K. I love this movie so much. I still have only ever seen it 1 time, but it's really good. Okay, we are at the end of the Blu-rays with the discs. We have Spirited Away, which literally come for me. I want you to come for me because I have not seen this yet. I have seen so many Studio Ghibli movies, and this is one that I haven't seen yet. It's very embarrassing to admit. There Will Be Blood. This cover goes so hard. This isn't like the original cover, I believe, but it is super, this is a great addition. Thoroughbreds, another Anya Taylor-Joy flick. I love this movie. And then to end it off, we have Zootopia, which is super good. Okay, so we have gone through the Marvel slipcovers, we have gone through the A24 slipcovers, we have gone through the regular Blu-ray and other 4K slipcovers. Now what we are going to do is go into the 4K discs, just like regular discs without the slipcover. And okay, so let's go. Okay, first we have The Batman. This was my favorite movie of, when did this come out? Did this come out in 2022? Or 2023? I don't know why I'm looking on here like I can read any of these words. Yeah, whenever this came out, this was my favorite movie of the year. And then after that, we have Blade Runner 2049, which, forgive me, actually don't forgive me, because if you want to be mad about it, you have every right to be mad. I didn't like this movie. It was a chore to get through. It was gorgeous. Like, I really loved the cinematography and I loved how just everything looked, but the story is not my thing. And I've read not that I'm like settling down to get into this. I have seen the original Blade Runner and I read the book, We Dream of Electric Sheep, is that what it's called? And even both of those, like the book and the original movie, I didn't like either. Like, I just think that a lot of science fiction isn't for me, and I've been trying to find my niche, like my genre, my subgenre of science fiction that I'm gonna like, and I haven't found it yet. So yeah, this wasn't very good. However, this was the best movie of whatever year this came out in. That's just my opinion. We have Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which I haven't seen yet. I can't believe I haven't watched this movie. And then Get Out, which was like that theater experience. I will never forget watching that for the first time. We have The Great Gatsby and Heat, which if you saw when did I watch this? My June wrap up, my everything that I watched in June, you can like find out what my real opinions are about this movie. It made some people mad. Hereditary in 4K. We have I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is super fun, such a great movie, and Inglourious Basterds, which, is this my favorite Quentin Tarantino? No, Kill Bill. Duh, girl, how can you forget Kill Bill? This is my second favorite, because to me, Kill Bill Part 1 and Part 2 are the same movie, like they are together. So that is my first favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, and then Inglourious Basterds is definitely my second. We have the first 3 John Wick movies. Okay, John Wick 2, and then John Wick 3. All amazing. I don't like, sure, maybe one is better than the other, but I have such a fun time with all of them. We have Life, which this movie threw me through a loop. Like, when I first watched this movie, holy cow, like I can't even talk about it. It surprised me so badly. And if you haven't seen this movie and you want a good thriller, you should watch this movie. The Northman, which I have not rewatched since I saw it in theaters, and it's desperate for a rewatch at this point. Next we have what is this called? This trilogy? You know, the one with Edgar Wright, like he made all these movies, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End, and it's got the same boys in it. It's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I don't know what this trilogy is called, but I have this and it's really good. And then also The Thing in 4K, which I need to rewatch this in 4K for sure. Wait, am I putting these out of order? Is my alphabet wrong? Hold on. I-J-K-L-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T. Okay, yeah. So here is what's gonna happen next, because we have The Wizard of Oz. This is what's going to end the 4K regular discs. And then we have 5 Marvel 4Ks, and those all get put together. I don't know why they're not at the front. Maybe I think I'm gonna move them to the front right here instead of putting them at the end, because we have these Marvel movies at the beginning before the regular slipcover. So I'm gonna put these Marvel movies in chronological order. So Iron Man, I know that one's first, and then I think Thor Ragnarok is after that. Spider-Man Far From Home is after that. I'm not sure about those might be mixed up. And then I believe, oh my god, I don't know which one came first, Quantumania or Multiverse of Madness. I think Multiverse of Madness came first and then Quantumania. So I'm gonna move these out of the way here. Are they all gonna fit? Oh my god, I think they're all gonna fit. I didn't think that they would. Yes, okay, great. And then I have room for one more as well, but since we are done with all the 4Ks, down here, oh wait, I lied. I still have Nightmare Alley. Oh my god. Okay, so Nightmare Alley in 4K. This will go between Life and The Northman, so I will have to squeeze that in there. Yes, we did it. Okay, so 2 shelves down, final shelf to go. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit and grab the next stack of movies. Okay, so what I have, oh, let me move this down. Okay, so what I have here are A24 films, but regular Blu-ray discs. Okay, so these will get separated separately, of course, just like we did with the slipcovers up there. So first off, we have First Reformed, The Florida Project, A Ghost Story, Lady Bird, my favorite, Swiss Army Man, Under the Silver Lake, super underrated, and Under the Skin. Okay, here it is. We are at the moment that we've all been waiting for. All the rest of the Blu-rays, I have so many more regular Blu-rays than of the other editions that I've put together, so let's get into it. First we have American Beauty. I love this movie. Cancel me if you want. I really, really love this movie. Annabelle Creation. We have Another Round. I loved this movie so much. I think it was, what is this, Danish? Swedish. It was nominated for Best International Feature, and it's got Mads Mikkelsen. It's so good. Like, I love this movie. The ending is one of the best end scenes I've ever seen in my life. After that, we have Arrival. What is that? Previously Viewed. What does that even mean? I don't know what edition this is. I don't know why that says that there or where it came from. And then we also have the Austin Powers triple feature, triple movie edition. Super fun. Bad Times at the El Royale. This was one of the first movies I ever saw at the Alamo Drafthouse. It's got Dakota Johnson in it. It's got so many people. It's got Cynthia and Vero. Kaylee Spaney's in this movie. The fuck? I always forget about that. Oh my gosh, she's so baby. Look at how baby she is. John Hamm is also in this movie. Of course, Chris Hemsworth is in this movie. It's got a really, really great cast, and it's a super fun movie. Like, it goes a lot of places. It's really good. We have Bad Words, which is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Anything with Jason Bateman, I'm sold. I'm sold. And then also Big Hero 6, which I've never seen. We've got Birdman, very good. The Burbs, I love this movie. This is a family favorite back when I was a kid. This movie is very good. Burn After Reading, super funny. It might be the Coen brothers' best movie. I mean, I really liked Fargo, and I have never seen Brother, Where Art Thou, but I really, really like Burn After Reading. And then I've got The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2. And let me go get another stack. Okay, so these just all fell if you didn't see that, so they're going to be out of order. I'm going to have to order them together right now. Crazy Stupid Love, I think that one is next. Amazing movie, by the way. Like, if you haven't watched this movie, what the heck are you doing with your life? I just took out all the D's because they're all mixed up, so let's do some easy spelling right here. Dear Zachary. Oh my gosh. I was trying to do a whole bit there for Dear Zachary, and I had The Devil Wears Prada on the floor. Yeah, Dear Zachary, this movie, it's a documentary. It's the best documentary I've ever seen in my entire life. It's about a man who is... I'm gonna have to end up replacing all these that I keep throwing on the floor. I'm gonna put them right there so that I don't drop them anymore while I talk about this amazing movie. It's about a man who is murdered, and his best friend decides to make a documentary about the man because he's gonna have a son. And so he makes the documentary for the son, being like, this is who your dad was, these are all the people that loved your dad because he was a really great guy. There is a lot of twists and turns in the story. Like, we learn a lot while the documentary is being made, and it's giving me goosebumps just talking about it. I think I'm going to rewatch it today because I watched this so much and it's so good. It's just, ooh, it's giving me chills right now. It's really giving me chills. Okay, so Dear Zachary, very good. Okay, let's put these D's together. A lot of movies with the word devil in them. Okay. Which one is first? Okay, probably just the one that's called Devil. Okay, this is written by M. Night Shyamalan. It's really good. It's got a good twist that gagged me a little bit. The Devil's Advocate, that would be next. This one is really fun. It's got Keanu Reeves and what's his name? Al Pacino, excuse me. Yeah, it's good, definitely. I've seen this like 3 or 4 times. Is Nicole Kidman? No, it's not Nicole Kidman. Charlize Theron, yeah, that's who it is. And then we have The Devil Wears Prada, of course. I rewatched this kind of recently, like within the last year. It didn't hold up. I'm like kind of upset with how much I remember loving this movie. The thing is that I think I just loved Meryl Streep's character so much of Miranda, that like the rest of the movie like blew past me. And then when I rewatched it, I was like, oh, okay. I hate that ending, by the way. Okay, the next D's we have are Dirty Dancing and Drag Me to Hell. This movie rocks so hard. I have the unrated and the theatrical version. The unrated is just like a little more gore, I believe. It's this movie is so freaking good. What's her name? Alison Lohman? I think that's how you pronounce it, Alison Lohman. I need her in more horror movies, stat. So we are in the F's. We have Fracture, which if I've seen this, I don't remember it at all. And First Man, which is, it's okay. It's pretty good. Oh, First Man goes first. Fracture goes next. I'm like too close to the camera, but I can't move this back anymore. Okay, I'm sorry I'm so close to the camera. Please forgive me. Okay, next we're in the G's. We have, oh, these are all out of order. We have we have Get Smart, which that's so funny and ironic that the movie's called Get Smart right after I just had to do the alphabet to realize like what comes after F. Okay, anyway. O, 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 R, O, R, O. And then we also have another O right here. Okay, so we've got Goodfellas. That comes next. I love this movie so much. What's his name? Ray Liotta. Rest in peace. Goodfellas. And then we have Gone Girl and Gone with the Wind. This one will come first. I need to rewatch this so badly. I've still only ever seen it the one time, and I read the book, and the book was amazing. So yeah, I really need to rewatch this. And then Gone with the Wind is a freaking classic. I can't spell. Okay, so this one will come first, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, so we have The Graduate. We have The Grand Budapest Hotel, which I need to get the, wait, I do have the Criterion of it. Okay, so this is an extra copy of The Grand Budapest Hotel, and then we also have The Great Gatsby, which I think yeah, we have that in 4K as well. So definitely need to like consolidate some of these. Next, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, a random Blu-ray. We have Hacksaw Ridge. I've never seen this. Horrible Bosses. It's okay. It's okay. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What a classic. This is one of those movies that I know every single word to, every line. It's a classic. How to Marry a Millionaire. I've only seen this once, and I will be honest, I don't remember it super well. But, oh, Lauren Bacall is in it? How did I forget that? Oh my gosh, I love her. I also love Marilyn Monroe, of course, but yeah, it's pretty good. And then The Incredibles. Why is this so heavy? Oh, it's a 2-disc Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. Why is the digital copy okay. Why is it a disc? I've never seen that before. Okay, we have a new stack here. Oh shoot. Okay, they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall. They're gonna fall. No, they're not. No, they're not. I'm running out of room. Okay, so we just did The Incredibles. Next we have It Follows. Mwah. I love this movie. We have Jennifer's Body, another mwah. I love this movie too. And I like this cover a lot. I think that where is it? I have another version of Jennifer's Body. Oh, wait, okay. I keep giving spoilers. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. I love this movie so much. Legally Blonde 1 and 2. What a plot twist there. A classic, of course. Little Miss Sunshine. What a great movie. Like top, I don't know, 50 movies of all time. It's so good. Little Women. I have not rewatched this in a very long time because I'm scared to rewatch it. It's so emotional and it means so much to me. So yeah, this movie is really good. I don't love this cover, however. I would like to get another version with a better cover sometime in the future, for sure. Logan, which this comes with, what I have here is the, okay, it doesn't say it. Yeah, right there, the noir version, which is black and white, of course. If you have access to the noir version, I would definitely suggest that you watch it because it makes the movie so much better. It's gorgeous. And then I also have Mamma Mia. I think it's both of them. It says 2-movie collection. So yeah, I think it's both Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2, which is such a great movie. And then I've also got Mean Girls here. Meet the Robinsons, never seen it. My Cousin Vinny, a classic. Napoleon Dynamite, even more of a classic. I love this movie so much. The Nice Guys, another classic. I have so many good movies, oh my god. The Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, every emo kid from 2012 had this movie, including me. Okay, we have No Country for Old Men. Paddington. Paddington 2. The Peanuts movie. I love this movie so much, as well as Paddington, of course. And this is going to be one of those movies, whenever Letterboxd inevitably asks me with the tiny microphone, what are your four favorite movies? This one, Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. I can't explain to you what this movie even means to me. It is such an integral part of my life. I have seen this movie so many times. I will say the only person who's seen this movie more than I have would be my brothers. There was one point when we were growing up where we saw this movie so many times, memorized every line of it, and we were tired of the English version, so we started learning it in French. So I also know about half this movie in French. Oh shit. Okay, I can fit one more over here. I'm gonna go grab another stack. This is it, guys. This is the last stack, I think. Oh shoot. Okay, I had made a mistake because Mary Poppins was supposed to go right here. Okay, so this shelf is completely filled, and now I need to clean up this shelf so that we can start putting more movies down here. I'm gonna leave these right here. These are gifts for other people, like other movies and like books that I want to give away. It's also our borrowing pile. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Like, this is not mine, this is one of our friends, and he has lent this to us and we still haven't watched it. So like, things that aren't ours go here, whether it's we're getting rid of it or it's someone else's that we've borrowed. And so that's just gonna stay there for now. I'm not gonna move that because I don't want to lose it. So we've got Prestige, one of my favorites of all time. We have The Princess Bride, a classic. Prisoners, which I have only seen one time, and I think I'm due for a rewatch because I don't remember it very well, but I want to experience it again for sure. Promising Young Woman. I was gonna say hate me if you want, but I don't want you to hate me for this because I think this is such a good movie. Like, I get the critiques that people have with it, I get the problems people have with it, but I don't care. I really enjoyed everything. I enjoyed the vibe of it, I enjoyed the acting, I enjoyed the story, the cinematography is really good. I really like Emerald Fennell's style, and that's that. I love Promising Young Woman. What can I say? We're gonna move things down here. There's so much room. I can't wait to like fill this up right here and then stack them like this. I love how that looks. I know that might bother some people, but I really like how that looks. We've got Raw, very, very good. I think I should have, why don't I have Titan yet? Or however you say that. Yeah, okay. Ready or Not, The Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Romeo and Juliet. Baz Luhrmann's best ever, and he has not come close to this with any of his other movies, I will say. 7. This is like all gunked up. Look, it's got like someone freaking punched it or something. The Shape of Water and Short Term 12. I have not seen Short Term 12. I don't even really know what it's about. I just know that Brie Larson's in it. But yeah, and Shape of Water is really good. And then we have, randomly, we just have Spider-Man 3. Okay, we don't have any of the other original Spider-Man, but we have Spider-Man 3, so we've got that going for us. And then Spider-Man Homecoming. And then Spy, which, this is an underrated fave. This one's really funny. I don't know why I don't own like Bridesmaids, or I don't know, any other really good Melissa McCarthy comedy. We have The Strangers Unrated, literally the scariest movie I've ever seen. I can't even talk about it, it's so scary. Stoker, which is a fave. Why does it sound like, okay, it sounded like the disc was loose in here, but it's not, thank God. And then we have the final 4 movies, you guys. Okay, we've got The Swan Princess. I love this movie so much. Miss Odette is so good. Such a great story too. Oh, see, here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is the only Blu-ray I have that starts with a T. That is so weird. Yeah, this is her other movie. What's her name? Julia DeCournau. Please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. What a filmography. I can't talk. What a filmography. Am I right, ladies? Last 2, we have Watcher, best movie of all time, and World War Z, which I have not seen. I don't have anything to say about it, but Watcher, I love this movie so much, and this cover is really good. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna take this, I'm gonna put this in my green room because it's really cute and it doesn't really fit over here. Okay, that is my Blu-ray collection. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed me showing off my collection to you. Thank you for being here with me while I organized all these titles, added some new titles in, cleaned up my shelves a bit. This this looks really cool. I like how this looks a lot. I definitely still have more that I want to show you. I still have steelbooks, I have like collector's editions, I have like boxed sets, and that would be cool to show to you guys. So I think I'm gonna do that in another video, so watch out for that for sure. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support. Definitely subscribe if you haven't, and share my video if you'd like to. Thank you again. Bye.